Welcome to the Velvet Room. I'm sorry, I've been meaning to do that for a while now. So let me just change this because right now is that this thing was supposed to be hanging on towards my mic. But anyway, I think I got the angle right on my camera this time. But right now is that I'm gonna draw something very special and something very a little bit of core, but I mean thrill, but more like a comedic kind of thing. But who knows? But let's just get into it. I'm already like I'm already like having imaginable things. So I might as well stop right there. But anyways, the wait, something's wrong. Something's wrong with my mic. I'm checking like each and every angle like this thing is like dangling from because most of the times like if things aren't hooked up right and that's just how you know like yeah something's wrong with this. Okay, this should work out fine. So so the whole deal was now. Oh wait, is that my pen? Bro, I've been looking all over for this. Well, then again, I had a second pen, but never mind that. Let's just continue on. So right now is I'm deciding not to go to college because I don't know which classes to take. And to be honest, to be honest, I always had this sort of thing where, like, if I don't know which to like choose, and then, basically, uh, I have no idea what to, like, take classes for or anything like that, because I guess I guess I guess I gotten a little bit scared because I had a little bit of a anxiety moment because I was trying to figure out whether like I decided to like do like the prices a little bit right because to be honest it's not the class fee, it's more like it's more like the supplies that the professor is asking. And to be totally frank with you, I was kind of scared about that part because man, there's just so many things that I wanted to do but but can't right now. Oh, see. Oh yeah, that's right. I was about to tell you I was making a Michael Jackson like bringing Scott. I was sort of like thinking of like bringing Michael Jackson into my world, like saying like, "Hey, you know, you was alive, and now it's like you got a life going on now. So enjoy this world instead." to be honest, I always had like a sensory over for comics, over like crossovers and many stuff along the line. But anyway, but right now it's like I'm so indecisive, but at the same time, it's like I don't really know which classes to take. Because to be honest, I was hoping like I was hoping like if like the professor said like if you experience pain before and then you have the materials you need, then basically bring basically bring your own. At Scott, at first I was thinking about it, but now it's like I have, but now it's like I have to like check because if I don't check, then basically it's like, okay, I kind of ditched that semester by mistake. But at the same time, this pretty much gives me a new chance to like um figure out whether like if if like some professors are okay with bringing your own arts it's called bringing your own art supply. So we got the basic skill down because I always like it's called I always wanted to like do like a little bit of a humanoid, and I guess one of my aunts or my uncle Denzel told me like I should really start drawing celebrities more, and that I did, but just not a lot, but a little. And the latest thing I have created was like Nipsey Hussle, because I guess he was like the most recent one that I seen, and basically it was sort of a holiday for him of his of his memorial, the day he died. But most of the time, but then most of the time it's like I try to catch on, I try to stick what everybody else is like, but most of the time it's like I just gotta figure out some sort of like style that people would like, and eventually just like it. So now, whew, here's one left going for you. Okay, the thing is, usually I seen Michael Jackson like a couple of times, and most of the time it's like usually I chose like which I guess which forms like he's in. Basically, like over like the years, it's like it's more like his 1970s version, or more like the up to date version. But let me see real quick. Okay, this is a good example. So I'm also just leave it right here. To be honest, I don't know if he has that streak around his forehead, but most times I always try to make sure I get everything right. But first, let's start off with the eyes because I always. See, one thing I have to remember is that I have to like pay a close attention to the eyes because the eyes are like the most important. Well, mainly more like the eyes and nose and mouth. Because if I mistake for one thing, it's like, bro, really? So right now I'm drawing the eyelashes, not the way you expected them. Well, I can still rearrange of his body because this is only just the beginning. Oh, right, I almost forgot. I had to mute this. See how I'm drawing Michael? To be honest, so you guys like him? Sorry if you can't see it close, but I'll probably get it a little bit more. Hmm. I want to see if I could do this a bit. So right now, this pen that I'm using, this is only just regular ink, but the other one that I was currently using, it worked pretty well. It was pretty much like the greatest detail I had in a long time, other than this or any other pen that I come across. So right now we can just erase the head. Because to be honest, it felt like I messed up on his face and his nose. But that's the only thing that still there was like the nose. See, that looks like MJ. See. I don't know why. It's kind of weird because I follow. It's like I don't know why. It's like I drew up the sketch and step, but it's more like I'm learning to do a little more than just like a simple pose like this. I don't know why. I kind of see him as like this sort of curl, but then again, it's just what he is. I don't know why. I kind of like draw him in modern times of what he really looks like today. I think it's fitting, to be honest. But then again, it's like people really. But then again, it's like people wanted to like use like the real Michael Jackson, but at the same time, well, as sort of a concept. But we'll see how this works out. Look at this. This looks amazing. Whoop. At least I got a hold of Michael Jackson style, at least. Or at least his face. That's all. I mean, at least his face. That's all that matters. Kind of like this. You know what? I'm gonna make a comic like art right here. Can't you know what? I can't remember exactly what the Weekend wear, but usually I like his shoes. Okay, it's sort of a penny loafer. So now we just scoot all this dirt away. Now I'm just gonna write a quote saying like, "Whoa, how did I get here?" So now I'm just gonna fulfill this part. This is more like one of those like more ink kind of things. It's like it spreads more. So, oh, and I almost forgot to like say, um, so here's what I learned. So, um, I guess it's no surprise that I am a Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but also trying to work with my cards. To be honest, I suck in real life, but when I'm playing on game, it makes sense. But also, it's more of a practice thing to me. But the whole like difference was though is like for some cards in the games have like change on how they are used, while while it's called while like the other real cards is like it's totally different. But anyway, so I have gone through like rigorous opponents, and to be fair, I was to be honest, I kind of sucked because the build my deck of cards that I build, or at least that my friends help, or at least my friend helped me out, just trying to like get me to like better understand it. And one thing I realized is that during one of my opponents is that I came back for a while now, and basically I somewhat win and lose, but mostly I lose, and I also like to adapt. I like to adapt anything that I like, anything that I want to do, but sometimes it's like it kind of feels weird of adapting to something that you lose, and then basically it's like, yay, victory's mine. Okay, I got that. Oh, I forgot. I should have like make this one all should have like make this one all caps. So now we get to work on our skin, because right now the skin I'm going to be using, well, let's just say, let's just say this. If I pretty much like use any type of skin, then, well, it's not going to like fit perfectly, but you know it is. Hey, how's it going? Shout out to you. So in case if you like missed, I'm creating a version of Michael Jackson in my world, because basically now like I'm about to explore. Oh, Michael it's called Michael Jackson. It's called MJ. Because I've been thinking a lot to like show the audience my world, and then basically like create a comic. I know. It'd be like, whoa, hey, where am I? And then I'll be like, welcome to the new welcome to the new world. Have fun. I don't really tell him a lot where he is. Is like, you gotta find out for yourself. But you'll catch on pretty quickly. I kind of like it's called I kind of like that like story like plot twist, because it always like leave like less it's called it's called I guess as though like I literally like try to like talk less, and then and then leave it, and then just like leave it up to like the viewer to like think about like what does he mean by that. It's a cool it's a cool concept, and usually I'm digging into it a little more each time. You know, murder drones. I think I heard of them before. Why? Oh, this thing doesn't hook up right. Okay, so uh to be honest, I think you, Scott, actually though, you just reminded me about the one thing, because I think it was years ago when I was at the mall, and then some military guy asking like, "Do you want like joining the army? You don't really," it's called, and then basically it's like he's doing his best, just trying to like convince me or it's called convince us, and then to like join in to like take over like the drone and stuff, and then just pilot from there. And then I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I mean, like what's called? He literally asked if I was a gamer, and then I was like, yeah. And then, do you like controlling drones? I'm like, no, not really. And so it's like, oh well, we have a pilot for drones, like for like our jets if you want to like try it. And I was like, nah, I don't want to have blood on my hands just because I like playing, just because I play video games doesn't mean I don't want to like kill players like for real life. Like that is stupid in itself. It's like I ain't doing it. So right now is drawing the skin. Skin looks awesome. Oh shoot, the light is hurting my eyes. You know what? To be honest, I feel like the skin markers are like the only thing that I have to like make sure it's tested out pretty well. See, there we go. At least it's a little bit better, but usually most of the time is I should really stick with like having a little bit of light here and there on his face. What? Oh yeah, right. So, like I said, I only gonna be like I said, I always like draw for an hour, and then I have to like, well, eat, sleep, and then just get ready for something horrible happens tomorrow. It's either like for errands or just straight up like need help with something. Look at MJ. MJ is fly in modern times. Okay, I gotta tell from these two because it's called what's called I gotta like tell from these two because these two are somewhat almost similar, but they have a different color. So I gotta like put in a little bit of blue. Wait, which one's better? I say this one does because it's a little bit better just to put lighting on it. Okay, so which kind of, you know what? I might as well just give him his best signature pink because I know like he wears that pink uh, shirt. This looks even better than before. I don't know why. I always get a kick or a habit of like saying like this is pretty good, and usually it's like I'm literally like leaning on to like what it could be. He has a red bow tie. Huh. I don't know why. His red bow tie kind of reminded me of Freddy's. just just kidding. Anyway, I'm trying to slip him into like modern times, but let's just see how it goes from there. Let me see. I'm gonna get a little streak for him because most of the time I always like this sort of streak because it always helps. Let me grab my other gray markers real quick. Let's see, we got two right here. Okay, well, this is gonna be oddly close, but let me just take these other markers off the sketch pad. I don't I don't want it to like leave it messy. Here we go. So right now, this is more of a concept of MJ, of what he looks like. So I'm just merging like from like this color to this and to basically this, because it's more better like if it's just like being seen from where it is. So now you can tell I gotta get some new markers, more like the gray and white and black, because this thing is already gonna get this thing is already gonna be dried out. So right now, let me just enjoy a little bit of music, just to pretty much like keep it going. Because I someone believe it's better to like just listen to music and then just basically just let it flow. Like MF Doom said, just go with the flow, listen to the music, and then just draw from there. Huh. Guess that's better of a light. Let me try this marker out. Oh yeah, that's even more better. Go with the flow. Whoops. Go with the flow. I couldn't tell if he has like a dark brown kind of hair. Because if it is dark brown, well, I'll just leave it at here on top. Almost done. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need a little more markers. All right, so let me just this one more time. Just make sure that the ink is stable because I want to like leave a mark. So right now is that I'm using the ink just to pretty much retrace the lines that I done, just to make it a little bit sharper, more extra detailed. Because most of the time is like I know this is just concept art, but it's part of me like I gotta practice on. Let me see. You know what? I really need my ruler right now. Hold on. I seem to find it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Some of that. Is there erasers left? Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. I just realized that. All right, time to do some more collage. I always like doing the strokes because the strokes are way more better. All right, guys, it's finished. Let me just pull out my markers up. But anyway, guys, that is it for the Friday night live. I'm glad that you guys enjoy what you guys like and what you see, and basically help me to open up on like new perspective things, as well as like creativity. I'm always proud of that. So anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Take care.